Hi everyone, and welcome to Tech. I know it's been a while, but what it calls, right? And well, this is the part three of chapter two, and in this chapter we're looking at um, the output devices and their uses. Now, as the name suggests, output. These are devices that usually show the result of a computer processing. Now, it shows it in a numbers of format that can be understood by user. Now, let's look at example on a monitor or printed on paper. If it's on a monitor, it's seen as a soft copy. If it's printed on paper, it's seen as a hard copy. However, some output devices are part of a control system. Now, in these examples, the computer is controlling a process and sends the signal to this output word devices. Now, so it goes beyond your soft copy, hard copies, right? There are some that are part of controlling system that helps to control. A good example is your actuators, right? They helps to control that. Okay. So let's start with the first one: monitors or screens. So let's look at them. There are two types of monitors. We have the cutaway tubes, which are CRT monitors, and we have the LCDs or your TFT. It means thin film technologies. In fact, they are modern terms for modern thin screens. Okay, your thin screens are seen as your LCDs or your TFT. Let's go down. Now, why the CRT monitors have just about been phased out, right? Um, Everywhere. You know, there were times we had the CRT monitors, and now they're just gone, right? Now they're included here, and that's the reason why I want to talk about that. You might not actually see them, or if you're privileged to see them, good, right? But we have to talk about them because, right? Because they're only the type of devices that can allow the use of light pens. Okay. Consequently, some company use the CAD, which is computer aided design, still use those large CLT monitors to enable the use of light pens as part of their drawing environment. Now, there are least expensive types of monitors, okay? Although they are becoming increasingly rare as the LCDs monitors are now taking over the computer market. They come in various sizes. They make use of what we call electron guns firing against a profile screens. The pictures is made up of tiny dots which are color red, green, or blue. Your RGB. And the intensity of each color dot make up a vast range of colors interpreted by the eye. Now let's look at the uses of the CRT monitors. They're used in specialist areas such as the computer aided designs that have a very large to enable diagrams to be created. They're used with light pens, okay, to be created on screens. Now let's talk about the advantages. They can be clearly seen at a wider range of viewing angles than with most LCDs. They allow the use of light pens in, for example, the card. Okay, disadvantage is that all CRTs are heavy and they present a weight hazard if not supported properly. Okay, they also have a large footprint on a desk. Okay, so they can cover 10 times the area of that of the LCD. They are quite heavy. Okay, and because they're heavy, they run very hot and cause fire if left unattended. Okay, they consume considerably power, more power than the LCD. Okay, and it's like heavy, everything that is of weight definitely is going to consume that. They can flicker. That's another thing about them. Okay, they can flicker, and that can lead to a kind of headache. Although you see this more in details in your chapter 5, the effect of using IT. Okay, now let's talk about the LCDs and the LEDs. These are major screens right now in play. right? The LED screen is made up of tiny light emitting diodes. So each LED is either green, red, green, or blue in color. By varying the electric current such sent to each LED, its brightness can be controlled, producing a vast range of colors. Okay, now this type of screen tend to be used for a large outdoor display due to the brilliance of the color produced. Okay, recent advances in the LED technology have led to the introduction of the OLED. Okay, talking about a new advancement of the LED. Okay, now many monitors and television screens are advertised as either a LED when in fact they are